Alright, so here we are with Scarrien on The Incredibles Rise of the Underminer. Oh yeah, I definitely have to do that, so go ahead, take it away.
Okay. Scarrien and pretty much exactly what he said. So, game starts, and then before I even start the timer, I pause and put in all the cheat codes, because cheat percent.
Whoa! Watch
Change things around. I dare you.
Nobody's voted on head size, so that's too bad. So I guess I get to pick.
Alright.
But unless somebody votes in chat before I put in all the other codes. Why must we fight? Mr. I. Master. And Frozen Master. I don't see anything, so I'm going with giant heads.
Good call.
The cheat code for which is ego problem.
Nice.
These settings are very sensitive.
And you ready with that timer?
Yep. With them.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, and oh wait. I forgot this. Every time. 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright.
This is one of the most simple games. I've got no guarantee I won't fall asleep halfway through. Partly because it's 3:30 in the morning.
Whoa! Watch out!
Look out! We need to get to that madman before he destroys the whole city.
Then what are we waiting for?
Dodge, jump,
Okay,
glide,
let's go.
dodge, jump, glide, move fast.
Watch out!
It's raining boulders. Keep moving.
Oh, one thing I love with this game is it's actually
Come on.
they actually bothered to lip sync. It's actually a funny detail.
Robots! The Underminer using robots.
By the way, the cheat codes I put in were max level for Frozone and Mr. Incredible and infinite super moves, which you'll see what that does in a moment.
Jumping skills, big man.
Race it to the top.
Hold on. You need to time it just right.
We don't need any
It's all
timing.
in the timing.
Dang it, Frozone.
That wasn't so hard.
Look, more tin men.
The Underminer must have
I am
sent
not
them
entertaining on my own, so this is
Let's
different.
send them back to the. What's that?
I'm used to being part of a,
Earthquake!
The
like,
Underminer's
partnered with my brother,
machine.
but he couldn't
I
come.
think he's up to something down and dirty.
Not if we stop him first. This way.
Hold up. What do we have here?
Watch out. He's got some kind of missile. There are more towers along this path.
Just keep
Show you.
going, and I'm overpowered because I'm max level and these are level 1.
Yeah, baby. Touchdown.
I don't know what else to say.
That was better than cool.
Okay,
That
freeze
was
this guy.
fantastic.
And then that.
Did you feel that? Stay frosty now.
Something's wrong here, bro.
Enslaved or destroyed. Destroyed. Destruction in progress.
They're getting bigger. Smooth.
Ignore all the enemies because we don't care at all. Dodge through the fire.
Hey, I can see light through there.
You could.
And let's count how many times my AI partner dies, because they tend to be morons in this game.
Way.
That's blocked off.
I think I've counted 13 in one run.
Stand. Your weapons are
It's,
useless against
yeah,
these humans.
they're really bad.
I am above your puny appliances.
Screw it, throw them away.
Rebel. The Underminer brings doom from below.
If there's a good chance for a donation, We got one.
Go ahead.
All right, got a $125 donation from Melon saying, "I'm not sure what happened to the RNG manip to start my run, and I'm sad to have failed Twitch chat. I hope to be able to return next year with vengeance. This game will not best me again, and yes, the next kip will keep the name YOLO."
Yeah, from that run, my Discord has an out of context channel. I had to put in YOLO is an absolute unit.
We know where he went.
Nice.
It's perfect out of quote or out of context. Okay, skip all the upgrades because one of the cheat codes was max level, so we don't care. Yeah, kind of funny. Nobody's ran 100% in this game. For good reason. You need to do challenges that require keeping both characters alive, and the AI is semi-suicidal.
Watch out for a cave-in. How deep is this guy gonna run? Where does he think he's
I'm not
going?
even kidding. Like, again, my record for glitchless. My partner died 13 times.
There now. At least I can still fit in my fursuit.
Stopping to destroy you is not worth my time, service.
Including failing at killing enemies that are that are this bad. Like, he died right here. It was that bad. Just trying to guard me. Because he can't apparently the AI can't handle beating up a couple of enemies for 1 minute in a beat 'em up.
Don't worry. There's plenty of fits to go around.
Temperature's dropping. Time to
Okay, freeze these things. And lift this and... Oh yeah, I forgot one cheat code. Oh well, I don't care. Enough to put it in. It's just easy mode, which only means health drops.
These
Not big enough to pause over.
the one with the ice power? I need to find some stable ground or it'll fall to pieces.
Kind of funny. A couple of cheat codes are banned in this category. Specifically the ones for the entire game running at double speed, which I find stupid because now we're basically in the new game plus. So, yeah, I've argued they don't listen. And the other thing is, it's called In a Hurry is the cheat code. Right, that's the double speed, and the other one is Level Locksmith for unlock all levels. That one's kind of obvious reasons. You just don't do all the levels. That's lame.
Yeah, those kinds of things sort of defeat the purpose of the speedrun.
You're not doing individual level runs, so
Yeah.
Follow him that way.
Gotta be a way to cross.
Now there's gotta be a spot around here somewhere.
you wait for him to shoot me. And now I go over here, because otherwise he'll just interrupt. Yeah, the why must we fight code I put in? Infinite super moves, so I don't have to bother saving them up. Despite the fact I still collect them. I don't get it. You can see them under my bar, those orange dots. But it just ignores that and it'll consume them, but if it's empty it'll go anyway. I don't know. Coding's weird sometimes.
It is.
We have you right where we want you.
And this part's easy.
Right now, your pathetic army thinks that it is won. It's a false victory. Know this. The end of your planet has just begun. Now that they have...
The Underminer
Yep.
doesn't want to play anymore.
Just kill them all, but with infinite supers I don't have to care.
Give it up, Underminer.
And cutscene, so skip. Maybe I should have put in a hurry and just watched all the cutscenes. I've forgotten what the plot is besides beat up robots. There is some degree of plot. It's like, oh, hey, we go to the sludge station. Why? I forget.
Do you really need more plot than beat up robots, though?
Yeah, so why are we going through the factory? How do we know how half this stuff is working?
This path was marked on a map.
That guy's a shown-up freak of science.
We'd better make sure it doesn't blow up near us.
After it detonates, it looks like it has to recharge.
All combat
Whee.
robots report. Attention all robots. The Underminer will start the Magnemizer today.
Da, 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 da. Oh, wait. Back off.
Oh, great. Another one.
Wanna try
Kill
the
the
same
things
thing?
again. Except this time I gotta
Let me
throw.
get this one. Next.
You'll do. Throw you instead of the... I missed. Okay, I'll throw you. Not who I meant.
Nice.
Good enough.
You must clean up at Carnival.
And now I gotta kill everything again.
I always end up breaking the food. Guess that would put a damper on things.
I have no idea what the trigger is. I probably should have looked this up at some point in my multiple runs, but oh, there it is. I have to kill enough things for that to happen. This to fall.
Don't look at me.
I think
Also,
it's
the
water.
AI can
I
sometimes
don't think
fail at
it's water.
platforming here.
It's more like sludge.
Like I said, it's pretty
We
stupid.
get through here together.
Well, let's go. Hop, hop.
We're expected to jump on containers floating on toxic waste, then jump to the next one before the ones we were just standing on sink? A boat?
It's a barge, Frozone.
Boat, barge, what's the difference?
Well, a boat is really a generic term. A barge refers to a large...
I love the voice,
flat-bottomed vessel
the lip
used to
syncing.
carry cargo.
But that they bothered and it looks a little silly.
I'm just saying, there's a difference.
I didn't notice the characters were lip syncing the dialogue. That's awesome. And the voice acting
I
is
did not
pretty
know
great.
I could fall off in that spot.
Protect the
That's new.
sludge. Intruders, halt where you are.
Also, I have to
You
say,
are not
Mr.
welcome
Incredible's a
here.
nerd, apparently. They die. Drop health pickups.
Sure. Go
Entire
ahead,
difference with
add
easy
waste
mode is
to
I
the
would get like
river stick.
triple the value.
Are we heading the right way?
This place is not getting around with pollution. This is just wrong.
Where the cheat code is, understandably, this is too hard.
Final. Bingo. One.
This place is a doomsday device in itself.
These are stuck in the ceiling.
We're stuck too, unless we can get them out of there and on top of the sun.
There's a cheery thought.
Huh, Frozone didn't die. I'm surprised no one's died yet. Well, except the time I managed to walk off a ledge I didn't know existed. Most of the time they lock you to them. Also, I love how Mr. Incredible's super move actually cracks the screen when you use it, and Frozone's puts ice all over it. Little details.
Open sesame. After you, my friend.
It's a nice touch.
No,
Yeah.
feels like it's getting cooler.
This barge is different somehow.
It has some sort of shields on the sides.
Why does a barge need shields?
It broke.
You're loving every minute of this, aren't you?
Just a little.
Yeah, these giant heads look ridiculous, and the tiny heads are just as ridiculous. It's like here I could probably eat my normal head in one bite, and the tiny is pretty much the same scale.
Demands a status report at once.
I don't even bother asking if people want normal, because who would the hell would bid for normal? There's nothing funny to that.
Attention, all robot workers. The Underminer has invaded the wretched topsides. The Underminer has swept away what resistance the surface could muster.
Da-da-da-da. Jump. Screw your gap.
Squeezed with worker robots in blocks 519 through 527. Sludge production with maximum deployed bullets, enough to destroy large body
Pretty much the only glitch I know of. I'm not a good speedrunner at this game. Only glitch I know of is if you switch characters and they're too far away, they'll just instantly summon them to you. Which is still pretty helpful.
You will submit to us. Protect the pump. Stop them.
Oh, there's a guy. Now I don't care.
This should be our exit.
Is this the right pump station?
It has to be. We may need to make our own exit.
Yeah, this part's kind of annoying. Those switches for the lasers I just turned off, the enemy can turn them. Flip back, but I guess didn't happen.
Good. They won't invite us
Also,
back.
neither of the characters have died yet, so the AI is not being as stupid as usual. Then again, don't normally play this game by myself in the cheat %, so that might be the difference.
Cheat % includes AI buffs, apparently.
More like it
Now
just doesn't
that
matter
is
because
what I'm talking
cheat
about.
% includes the characters being max level.
Just when I was getting warmed up.
Fair.
Hey, Bob. I think we
So it
found
does.
the Magnemite.
So as long as they're broken
out for
strong,
that thing.
it doesn't matter
Don't make our
if they can take it.
That switch.
How many hits they take.
The pump station in Sector 3 is offline.
And dang it, I just triggered one of the alarms. If any enemy touches one of these lasers, they instantly die, which is funny. I remember as a kid, I would sometimes trigger it on purpose just to make the lasers kill all the enemies. I haven't actually watched the cutscene since back then, which is why I have no idea what the plot is.
Don't talk to me about stable. We're dealing with deranged
Punch the
lunatics.
ground
There's nothing
and do it
stable
again.
about this whole
I remember being
thing.
stuck there for like 5 minutes because you have to do it a second time.
Better watch your step.
Why would I think of that? I don't care if the ice cracked. It looks like they said, "Nice try."
Uh-oh. Looks like the Magnemizer is about to go. Hurry up!
Relax. It's probably not even fully operational.
Dodge. I think I screened that. Yep, like that. Dodge. Nope, there's one death. And I died too. There's a second death. Although, does that count as a second? I don't know. What do you think?
I'll go ahead and say maybe.
That's not helpful.
Throw one of those switches and see what they do.
Why don't you throw one of those switches? It was your idea.
Zone, ice bridge.
I'm on.
Stop, stop.
Looks like these
There.
control the bridge.
There's a second tower.
One thing I remember is just a little ahead. Last time I did this run at a marathon, I was with my brother and somebody donated to have us do Where's My Super Suit. Not doing that now because it's lame, but with one person. Wait, why didn't the laser... Why didn't it break? Eh.
You feel that energy in the air?
I don't like this, Bob.
Apparently it's possible to cross that gap, but it's really inconsistent
That looks
jump
like the entrance to the Magnemizer.
for the glide.
It's snow time.
Snow time?
Yeah, that was a pretty bad pun, Frozone. Come on, let me.
Never a dull moment. Wow. I'm not impressed.
This game doesn't have much to talk about, which makes presenting it hard. So here's one dumb question to try to make conversation. What's the dumbest movie you can think of to have everyone replaced with Muppets?
The dumbest movie to replace everyone with Muppets?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I'm gonna go ahead and say,
Just throw out some ideas.
my mind is just going blank on movies, and I don't know.
One guy here is saying Inglourious Bastards could be funny.
That could be funny.
I was thinking like Saw.
I have not seen that one. But
I
I
haven't
could see
either, but
that.
or just anything, or either that like something, anything that's like super dark, or else it's like super bloody could be hilarious with Muppets instead. You just watch the stuffing come out of them.
Yeah.
The right place. Think we should knock first?
What about the Muppet movie, but swapping Muppets with the people and the people with Muppets?
That could be weird. Oh, The Room? That'd be interesting. I've never seen that.
Nor have I. I know it's a thing, but
Not possible. Please save your comments until you are destroyed. To witness the results of the Magnemiser's power, you will need to escape this onslaught.
I don't think I can freeze it all the way out there. What do these things do?
I don't know. I think it's one big machine.
They're magnetic reciprocating cores. Do not touch them, or your hands will be ripped. I believe the planet is beginning to wobble.
Yeah, I know one of the Muppet movies, I forget which one, but they have a song where they're called like, Am I a Man or a Muppet?
yes.
That replacing or swapping it into that would be just so dumb.
Yeah.
The Magnemizer is almost ready to rotate the entire globe. Small ships have already begun.
The enemy attack has a pattern.
Yeah, one thing I gotta say for the Underminer, I do remember that he's got at least 2 plans, so he's actually prepared. He's both got a Doomsday Machine and giant robots. Of course, we break all of it, so it doesn't matter. But he did have a backup plan, and that's more than a lot of villains who seem to have half a plan.
I mean, you gotta be prepared. Though I'm not sure how you prepare for these giant head Incredibles coming at you.
These bobbleheads. A bunch of bobbleheads trying to stop you. Screw it, just throw enemies. I don't need boxes. One annoying thing they do a few times in this game is they'll make it so the enemy boss will have 1 health remaining. So you have to hit him again. And now his stuff is broken. So that's step 1 of Doomsday Machine broken.
Hooray.
And one of, I think, 3 bosses. I don't even remember how many levels there are. I think 14, but I'm not sure. I should count. I should keep track of this stuff.
Counting is hard, though.
1, 2, 4. Oh, wait. Now, this level is the one where they introduce shields on the enemies, but, well, as long as I'm using my super move, I don't care. Go away! And one thing kind of nice, this game is riddled with instant kill zones. Pretty literally anywhere you can't touch, so if you stick an enemy onto a spot you can't touch, the moment they stand up. Which makes it really nice because you got several moves that are pretty much only for knocking enemies away.
This place is getting dangerous.
Nice.
Well, we must be doing something right.
This is gonna be harder than we thought.
Break the thing. I wasn't even was I doing damage? Am I now? I don't know. I see stuff happening, I guess. Roll jump because that's faster for, I have no idea why. Hey.
Things are heating up.
And we got another death. So is that 2 or 3? Is that 2/3? Like 2.5 or 3.5 right now? I think we're at 2.5.
Without the Guardian, this place is out of control.
Oh, hey, Obliv. You're next. And then I'm after that.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Wait, the path leads directly across the energy beam?
I have no idea how I'm so awake right now. I haven't slept at all.
Same.
I'm probably just gonna have full energy until I suddenly collapse. Yeah, good for you, Obliv. Good for you.
I've just been kind of getting some coffee here and there, so
I don't even like coffee.
I'm sorry.
Oh, time for one of the most confusing moments in the game. That. I don't know why they die.
I mean, if it works.
I just hit a trigger and they all suicide or self-destruct. One time I got the AI or my partner to get confused and jump off this ledge over the railing. I was very confused. They managed to fail at platforming in a beat 'em up. That says something about the quality. And I think that's the reason that no one's ever done 100%. The objectives include keep the players or keep both characters alive for the level. It's kind of hard when one of them's suicidal.
Don't look at me. In theory, this should work every time.
Dang it, I have to actually hit the guy. I couldn't remember. I haven't practiced this game in months. Dies. Because now that the one guy shooting at me is gone, he spawns in and he'll take a bit. Just gotta wait here for him to drop a bridge that we can't see. Then I can kill him. Thanks for the bridge. You die now.
Now that's one incredible pitching arm.
You should see my fastball.
That banter.
Yep. I bet that feels pretty accurate to the movies.
I've not seen any of the movies.
You haven't?
No,
How have you not seen them?
I don't watch a lot of movies.
I don't either. How have you not seen them?
Same answer.
Do you only watch bad movies or something?
No.
Because sometimes it's fun to watch bad movies and yell at the screen.
Bad movies are fun sometimes.
As long as you know ahead. You know, one time I had a bad movie day with a bunch of friends at my house. We got a movie called Surf Ninjas.
I know of that movie.
It's as stupid as the name makes it sound.
Yeah.
That thing has got to go.
Man, this thing is big. It's bolted down.
Don't worry. I'll take care of it. I'll lift all the bolts, then rip the propeller off the roof.
You stay there and... No! Oh wait, yes he did. He did break the stuff. Good. I thought... I don't know. I've never tried actually just leaving him behind. I thought I went so far that he started walking away.
Okay. Just a few more to go.
Hurry up! I don't know how much longer I can hold them off.
I have to kill everyone before I can pull up a bolt. Why? Because video games.
Makes sense.
It doesn't though.
It makes sense if you don't think about it.
So does anti-vaxxing. Or anything else that, like, that's treated that way. Or pretty much anything feels smart as long as you don't think. That's what thinking's for. I don't know why I said anti-vaxxer, simply whatever. I forget what this thing does anyway. I just know I had to make it fall. His plot is hard, I guess. Or generic anyway.
Giant robot factory. So does this factory make giant robots, or is this does it make regular robots but the factory itself is giant?
It's a giant factory that makes even more that makes giant robots like that one in the background.
So double giant.
Hey, at least it's not giant robots making normal ones. That'd be silly. Is this where the stupid hint comes? Yes, the weight of both heroes will cause it to collapse. This is the only time that's used. So that's not a very good hint. Oh, hey, new enemy. I don't care. Solve it with this. Supposed to sit there and freeze him slowly and then just punch him to death. Or I can use a super move and punch him to death. And Mr. Incredible looks like he's dancing.
Next stop.
Maybe he is dancing.
You don't dance robots to death normally. That really doesn't seem his style.
You're apparently not familiar with capoeira.
I'm not. Never heard the name.
Moves too much. What do you know? Another switch.
You're gonna turn it off?
Uh-oh, those don't look very...
Yeah, those lasers
It's
are
often
bad
described
news.
as dance fighting. It's an actual, like, martial art.
All 100 robots must be on the surface before personal recharging.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how dangerous do you think it is to be in here?
About 3, 4 times.
Watch this.
6.5.
And now their upgrades come. Flying off screen because they got confused, stayed on the elevator and fell to their deaths. Because game logic. An elevator will kill you. But only if you're not supposed to be there.
Section 1 has been destroyed, and parts of Section 2 are on fire. The army is destroyed down here.
Now that's one cool machine.
Oh, yeah, you don't see that every day.
Go away. And also you. Oh, one of them lived. Not for long. He died again. How did he die? How did he fail that platforming?
It's terrible. Yeah, like nail polish or something. What do you think they're doing in here?
Looks like they're putting the finishing coat on their insane.
What do you think they're doing? Well, let's see. You're surrounded in molten metal. What do you think? Housekeeping?
I'm gonna guess bedazzling.
Intruders, attack, attack.
Could be. Yeah, the enemies are being extra dumb today. They're not bringing up any of their shields. It's real. Why can't I jump over that rail? I have to go around.
Hit them, destroy them.
Stupid invisible walls. Why?
Who is this Underminer?
Really? Oh, it did hit. I can't just walk around him through the easily visible gap because invisible walls. Also, the fire that was going on behind him. Whatever. Also, another hint that's not a hint.
Thank you for entering the Crusher.
Oh, I love this dialogue.
Feel free to fight till the end. Your lovely topsoil will soon run with critters of blood from the corruptorators. The Underminer's robots are taking final power just precisely to your world as you know it.
I'm actually doing this a little worse to hear it.
Evacuate the factory immediately. It will self-destruct. All intruders, make yourselves comfortable.
I love that line. Like, everyone flee! It's gonna self-destruct! Oh, except the intruders. Get comfy. Who wrote this? And down I go. Why?
Now I know the Underminer is great.
Oh, the box is gone.
Where's the receptionist?
Half the time there's a box
an
there that I
elevator.
need to break for no good reason. It just makes it so I can lift this door.
What do you say? Level 42?
Because-
The custodian's office?
Games, I guess? I have no idea. And the second boss fight of the game.
Shut this place down before we all go boom.
I hear you.
I pull a lever, I pull a lever.
Shutdown commencing. Master shutdown self-destruct.
Now the boss can actually come out.
Master shutdown self-destruct switch?
It's right here. It's my latest upgrade feature. The army was not finished. I failed the Underminer, but self-defense mode taking over.
I think it's missing a few spark plugs.
And shockwaves. And more shockwaves.
I witnessed the
And everything's way too easy with this cheat code. Oh yeah, I forgot. Another shockwave.
We don't have time to sit around. Throw that junk back at him.
Make your move.
Mr. Incredibles is a little faster because he can send the enemies flying, not having to freeze them before he kills them. It's a weird thing. Also, I liked it how this guy is just one of the guys I've been fighting already. A boss because the game says so. He doesn't even have like a new color scheme or anything. It's kind of hard to reach that level of lazy, get away with it. This game managed. Let's see, kill the custodian. What do I do next? Again. Yeah, anyway, the giant robots are done for. Oh yeah, I run away. Because everything's blowing up.
I am not doing that again.
This must be Doug's underwater power.
I don't know where they heard the name, but
This isn't so.
and ignore them, because enemies don't matter.
I'm sick of it. A lot of time.
This place supplies power to the refrigerator. Not for long.
Punch the things, da 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 da.
All non-critical energy will be rerouted to Central Station.
This is not a good dialogue.
Spotlight and lasers will be left operational.
Great! Leave the weapons powered up. Thank you.
Life support systems adjusting to 73% power. You're welcome.
Just that level of sarcasm. Oh, my AI partner here decides he's just gonna hide every time I trigger that.
It's fine.
But fortunately, I can use that one glitch to just pull him out of the nether. The only glitch I know of, or it's actually only an exploit, I guess.
Whew, that should do it. Come on, let's get moving.
Oh no, not another one of those things. What will I do? Oh wait. Crushy spike plates. Wait for him to get all the way out, and okay, good. If he stays too far in, I can't hurt him.
Damage from debris reaching critical levels. All non-combat personnel are ordered to evacuate immediately.
It sounds to me like we don't have much time left. The exit is sealed to this room too, and I can't make an ice bridge over.
We'll find another way.
Show your man.
I got your badge, you big bag of bolts.
Punching, 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 punching. Where are these gears coming from? We're not breaking his outside. Never actually thought about that. What? And now I need to wait. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One time I froze one of the projectiles here, and I just watched it bounce down because it wasn't actually bound to the platform in any way. It was actually a little funny.
I mean, that's just physics.
Yes, ice can totally bounce.
Warning, critical structural failure in Sector 6041. Destruction not contained.
Oh, great. We stopped. Those bridges are...
Uh-oh, this place is flooding pretty quickly.
Oh, that's not all. This machinery is at the heart of Doug's operation. This whole place will be destroyed if that stuff comes in contact with it.
Well, we better make sure that that doesn't happen. Something smells like rotten eggs.
Smells like trouble to me.
Rotten egg just means bad produce, not necessarily trouble. I don't know, I'm reaching for things to say. Just so used to playing straight man to my brother. It's hard to get stupider than a guy starting to yell, "Oh, I carry this team in the middle of a race."
Doug? As advertised, it looks like he won't be easy to get to.
Just a few more robots.
What is he waiting for?
I hate listening to Doug's arms. It's just slightly annoying. Too high pitched or something. Here's where you find out that Doug's underwater power plant is not run by Doug. He just decorated. Because apparently that's worth renaming.
More security devices? Someone's paranoid.
I didn't design it. I just decorated.
And we better hurry up.
Destroy the generators to turn off the laser beams. The door needs lifting.
Yes, I've noticed. Thank you, Doug. As well as you, hint bar. Here's a weird question. Why does Doug turn around but we don't? We just slide, I guess?
Something something coefficient of friction, something something.
Something something game logic.
Orders from this
I don't think it knows it's a thing.
Hey, robot!
I can't control these. Please stop them for me.
How do I stop them? With security systems meant to protect them? Because why is that not recognize them? That's a pretty stupid system. Freeze the thing so they get crushed to death. Can I just point out how pointy his chin looks from this angle? It's silly. I do like that they went through extra effort to keep the heads lip synced when in giant head mode. And how it switches back for the cutscenes. Despite it looking like it's done completely in game.
Terminate scientists when sludge is dumped on target naked duck.
Kill them all and walk away. That sounds like a good plan.
Must at least have limited security clearance so they can make sure the Corruptorator does what it's supposed to do.
Break all the things. Because why not? We got nothing better to do.
The scientist!
We have an appointment with the Underminer. Great. We better
Apparently
clear
every
path.
scientist in this world is a midget. Because look at them. What do they even need those suits for here?
These guys are a little weird.
Attention security stations. Communication is locked with control room 10 for escaped prisoners.
I hope these guys have an escape tunnel.
The day is mine. Sludge must flow. Return all scientists to their stations.
Yeah, the entire way I can tell is the
Attack me now if you want to.
routes that are bad have gas coming out of them. It took me like 5 playthroughs as a kid to realize that. Because kids are stupid. So we just trial and error.
This must be their escape tunnel.
I hope that tunnel leads to safety.
Your insignificant superpowers do not impress me. I will crush you. And then you will worship.
There's a path down below.
Open door. And drop in. Oh, okay. Just thinking of things to talk about, I find it pretty stupid. There are 12 clock emojis. And 2 of them are the same. Or no, actually wait.
Your time is up.
Or wait,
Underminer.
I'm trying to think quick.
Something tells me he doesn't care.
It's like 12 and then every 10 minutes and I think. And then also, like every 5 minutes, and there's also like 12:30, 1:30, 2:30. It's like, great, why aren't they on the top
Feel
of the
ground
hour?
rumbling?
Then it could be somewhat useful. But why hit all the 30s? Just
Anything could cause them to blow.
It's just not helpful. Who decided that? But that system means that 1230 appears twice in the emojis. Which again, who decided that? You'd think they would have reached 1230 and gone, oh wait, we got that already.
Something, something bureaucracy, something, something.
Yeah, pretty much. But who decided we needed more than one clock emoji in the first place? Kill them all. I do it like that because I hate dealing with the shield. Screw you, spikes. I remember no glitches allowed. I was doing this co-op with my brother, and I just suicided so he could go around the stuff. It worked. Oh wait, right, I need those. Why did I break them? Genius. Yes, you can move out of the smoke, bro zone. What did I just say? After this next section is a boss fight that's mostly just stand around and wait. Who designs like this railway that gets blocked by all the billboards? How is he planning on conquering the world when he can't even conquer, I don't know, basic function?
I mean, we all hate ads, but you gotta pay for it somehow.
He could have put them like 3 feet to the side and he would have been fine. Also, what kind of an iron pole breaks if the TV attached to it is broken? Game logic! So many things to tear apart. In a lot of games.
I will crush you in front of all that will watch. The earth will rise and the sun will
And about to get to one of the dumbest inside jokes me and my brother have. Almost. Why am I collecting XP? I'm max level. And now to wait for him to get vulnerable, because we all love that guy. Oh wait, I can do this? I didn't know that. That would make things faster. Oh wait, that didn't work. Eh. And now he runs away like a chicken. And this is where he fires the nipple cannons. Which is something that is surprisingly common in pretty much any media.
I'm taking this battle to higher ground.
Here we go again.
Will someone please tell the elevator operator that this is my floor?
Whoa, that's weird. Or did they just refuse to spawn or something? I'd never seen that before. Go away!
Is that all you got?
One thing dumb. I don't get why, but Frozone is actually useless because he can't hurt the Underminer.
That was nothing.
Why did they code that in? Every time you try, he just instantly the Underminer recovers.
Is that all you got? That was nothing.
And I've pretty much ran out of things to say, but that's okay because we're basically done. Oh well. Hopefully I have more things by the time of my other 3 runs. Because that would be very boring.
We'll get these so easily next time.
Especially since one of them is 2 hours long. Why does he put those away?
Defeat them where they stand. This is the end of you.
Who cares about him? I think that's 4.5 times the AI's died, which actually is pretty low. Again, my glitch list I got like 13. Or something like. Dodge, 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 dodge. Just run in circles. He's not very smart.
Be careful. I will crush
And
you in
apparently
front of
neither am
all
I.
that will watch. The earth will rise and the sun will go dim.
How did I jump off that ledge?
Don't let them escape.
Wonder what happened to his voice.
I'm taking this battle to higher ground.
Why did he decide to tank?
Will someone please tell the elevator operator that this is my floor?
Is that all you've got? That was nothing! You got lucky. We'll get these so easily next time. Right now!
I'm bugging.
This is the end of you. Is that all you've got?
I'm all out.
Look out below!
Everything's calm. Calm.
Okay, get and
This is the only one finished!
time.
All right, that's 107.57.
Kids! Honey!
Okay. Well,
Man, we crazy saved the world today.
okay then. So,
Cool.
All right, well,
got nothing to say really.
okay. Well, thank you, Scarrien, for that great, dare I say, incredible run.
Really.
So we have coming up next Pikmin, played by the Oblivionator, and we'll get that switched over here shortly. Stay tuned.